Hello, welcome to Lazy Entertainment. Here I am, back with this Doki Doki Literature Club. Choices, fun. So, I guess for this one to start off, I'd probably just start off with Yuri, since we don't see anything that involves, what's her name? Why can't I remember? Monica. I keep on forgetting names so easily now. I don't understand. So we're just gonna go with Yuri. Wait, what did I just? That's key. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. This is literally something every protagonist says, and they don't even realize just what they're saying half the time. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute, quote unquote. See, I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think that you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. Man, every time. In the end, nobody had taken her side. She's trapped, at the point of being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling even bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Jeez, dude. Oh, there's an impending doom that is just waiting for you right now. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Kevin. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. Looks away, being shy, rubs his head. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. I don't need to hear the details, girl. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. What did she say? I do not remember what she said. Maybe it was something early on from the last episode. I have no idea. I'm going to make some tea. Okay. Good idea. Wow. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. I mean, generally that's how it is for tea, and otherwise it would be very strong tea for just one person. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Kevin, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh gosh. And maybe you learned something from your friends today, too. So your poems will turn out even better. More poems, I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Kevin, you ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. No, of course you aren't, man. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Yeah? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? And like, I mean, if it's gonna be like this, you know, you can't really. It's so hard to get along with girls in general sometimes because it's not in the fact that like, you know, they can't be treated equally. They can. It's just the idea that when you show favoritism towards one girl, the others start to get a little bit off-putting about that. Off-put-it. I don't know. It's like there's really no middle ground when it comes to just treating every one of them the same in a sense, but not in the sense of being equal. It's like in a different manner of like how much do you look towards one compared to the other and sharing the time. I don't know. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see that. I see why they make good friends with you. You know, Kevin, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. I'm strangely getting vibes from Lucid 9 right now. I'm not sure why, but like the visual novel Lucid 9, when I read that, is something along these lines. I believe it's been a while. I can't really remember. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Well, I mean, she's an airhead. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. You're looking way beyond it, aren't you? I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. GG, dude. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Next day? Oh. Second poem. Joyous. I guess in case, we'll just do that. Alright. Doki Doki is a choice. Goodness. Okay, well, I'm trying to go for Yuri. I'm trying to figure out what kind of character she is. Grief? No, that's not it. Okay, that's what I was assuming. Fantasy? No, not even that. Entropy? Yes. Usually it's all the more deeper, scientific maybe sounding things that she likes. Viscous. Sure. Wow, there's really not much to work with here. Ocean? Nope, not even that. Unending. That'll work. I'm really not sure if I'm supposed to match words now I think of it. A tone. Starscape. Misfortune. Dang it. Extra. No! Unrestrained. Philosophy. Vertigo. Pout? That's not really a thing. Contamination. Journey? Well, that seems like something that what Sayuri would like. Disaster? Fester. Yeah. Get all the dark stuff in here. Melancholy. Intellectual. Tenacious. Infallible. And scars? Nope. Dang, I really don't know what kind of girl she would be like. I can't really read this sometimes. Ugh. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here and there the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kevin. Yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Okay, well, yeah, I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Oof. Wow. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Did you not eat breakfast? I thought you were like late to school again and stuff, but no thanks. Hey, that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you go take a look at your purse, Heidi? Hey, why that? All of a sudden. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. I'm guessing she has no money. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk, if any at all. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? I mean, it's always the same if that's the case. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Ugh. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wow, she giggles for once, huh? Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell Kevin to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering this fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. It's like, uh-oh. Wow, telling her off like that. Jeez, Yuri. I got too absorbed into my book. I wonder if Sayuri even understood what Yuri just said there. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Jeez, way to be optimistic about everything. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution, girl. That! Still, coming from you, Sadie. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she's told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Flicking the forehead. Yeah. Oh, out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Is it a piece of paper? Ow. What was... A cookie. What, a freaking cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I played my restitution. What? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. That word, I guess. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Oh goodness. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. I really feel like that this is just filler right now. We're like prolonging the inevitable of the poems. Like, we should probably get that going right now. So good. Suddenly clasps over her hands over her mouth. It must be pretty bad. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. You looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So much giggling or something. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. My goodness, a hug, huh? Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Oh. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica! Can you tell Sayuri? She's probably not here yet, huh? Hey? Natsuki glances around. Monica still isn't in the classroom. Club room 1. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a boyfriend? She has a... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Oh boy. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose a club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. What the heck? What? That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. Jeez, that piano is going to be the end of someone. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Why the frick do you always look at the guy in all this? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. My goodness, trying to impress the protagonist? Okay. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kevin. Oh, goodness, for goodness. Ugh! Monica smiles sweetly. Nah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Well, you did kinda. Not really. I choose to leave outside these mischievous escapade. What? Escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. I mean, how big was the cookie exactly? Is it like this big or something? Yeah, I don't know. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. Why the frick? The closet back here is nothing like... Or is it this one? This one? This one. It's both, either one. I don't care. It's just like, really. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. Jeez! Of course! She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. How does this even happen? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Yeah. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Okay, man. Alright. Try to make excuses. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to read some of it. Not for any particular reason. What the heck? Why? Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. What the heck? Really? I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Man, I see. You assume that it's probably some light detail that she's probably embarrassed of, but okay. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Soon. You didn't have a chance. Oh gosh. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. To you maybe, not to the protagonist. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh good, it's a horror. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Sounds like you, probably. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? I mean, it sounds like it's really reminiscent of her, and she kind of wants to make that happen in reality, I'm guessing. You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out. Well, it was kind of leading up to it. It was like her life started turning strange. Usually it's never for the greater good. It's always something terrible. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Kevin? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Good luck getting yourself used to this stuff, man. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Well, everyone has that second side to them. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out of the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Well, that's probably not going to happen when it comes to her end of the route, because she's probably going to go psychotic, say a bunch of weird stuff, and then we can't even like persuade her to like calm down, because in the end she'll just basically either kill us or kill herself and then us. I don't know. But I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, huh? Right? You don't have to. What do you say? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had in my bag. She probably assumes that once I start reading it, it's going to relate to her somehow, because we're going to see like there's all these connections between the girl heroine and the book relating to Yuri, and it's just like, alright, well, we know how she's going to be like. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. She probably has a fear of, like, touching people or something. Come to think of it, did she ever touch anyone, like, skin-to-skin contact, like hands or anything? If not, maybe that's why she's so afraid. Once she touches, she'll go insane or something like that. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Okay, man. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book, looking over at you. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yeah, I know. The more you freaking say sorry, the less it meaning. It loses its meaning. Okay, jeez. I can't really word things half the time. I do. I don't really mean to. Oh God, here we go. Here we go again. Sorry. I mean, gosh. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book once more between the two of them. Oh, okay. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Almost touching! Okay, it feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. I was gonna say, here, let me do this for you and impersonate Yuri to do that, but like she already said it. Jeez. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, you're on the right side of her. Gotcha. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right hand on the right side of the book. Right arm. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides underneath her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Well, I mean, if you drew it like this, in this perspective, you're at least maybe a foot away from her face. Maybe at 2 feet even. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Man, the rough part about reading a book with someone at the same time is that, you know, everyone has different reading speeds, and if we could take this as an analogy, like this whole visual novel, that like, if I were to read it out loud, as I've been doing so far, everyone will be able to just read at the same pace, supposedly, but, you know, we all look at it, we're able to read it faster than just saying it out loud, and, well, you know, I would do that, but, it'd be pretty lame, because there's no voices in this at all, besides my own right now, and then, well, music. So that's it. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a bit of you a little bit. I mean, I did just say that. This is probably an analogy to that. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things she says and does, and like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. I mean, Yuri's gonna do something like that. It's not like I can see you and I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. She's probably aware of it herself as well. So Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Kevin, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Oh, God. I'm waiting for her to slowly become psychotic, for goodness sakes. Sorry, I really didn't know you're self-conscious about this sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Okay, man. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. Jeez, now you do. Okay. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if we haven't been looking forward to this. If you haven't. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer that I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I take a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Do you not have a bookmark, dude? Oh, good. We got this. Do we really need a choice? Do we need... probably not. So... yeah, let's just go straight off with her since we're fresh off with the intimacy with these two. Let's start. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh. Oh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Kevin, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just today I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. I mean, you solely chose words, or at least I did, that actually like put favoritism towards her side, because she really likes the really dark, intellectual, deep stuff. Yuri visibly swallows. Okay, even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Really? Really? It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Okay. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. She probably doesn't have any friends then, if that's the case. I wonder why. Dude, she probably doesn't have any friends. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh, good. A raccoon. Alright, this is a lot. Okay, it happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave a raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, what? An urge. Jeez. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I merely projected my emotions onto the merely satisfied animal that the raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian. I can't really say that. Pavlonian. No. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. You get yourself, huh? How interesting. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Very much so. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. I feel like this another analogy with the knife. Oh god, it's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. Or more like they're probably so immoral for, human standards that it's just like not meant to be shared. And people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kevin? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other in our own individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Wow, this is going to be a long one. Where did we go with next last time? We went with Natsuki after this, right? Yeah, we'll just go through the same 4 girls in the same order. I like your last one better. Eh? Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. It may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying, complicated language. Just make a simple cut and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Okay, so egocentric, self-centered person. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Oh gosh. Why are these getting longer? Well, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. My goodness. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell her. Wow. It's like telling that if you dislike someone for one certain thing and they always keep doing that sort of thing, it's better off for the world to have them not exist anymore or something like that. I'm like, okay, girl. I keep on doing I don't like that. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Well, yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. It's just... Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who would agree to the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, and it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. What? You're what? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. This is like weirdly reminiscent of what Yuri was just talking about. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? What the heck are you doing? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. I just said that. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make fun of each other, make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. Okay, you don't like her. I guess I shouldn't try to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. I remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Great. 2 more to go. Society. Oh gosh, I can't imagine what she's gonna say back. Oh, I like this one, Kev. Jeez. How much in her head is she? It has some nice feelings in it. Oh my gosh. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Kevin. Funny, Sadie. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure how that exactly works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, that's going to be in the very near future. I'm going to say that right now. Hey, well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Oh, goodness. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! Oh, wait, what? Did I say that or did she say that? Oh, yeah, she said... My goodness, she said way too much junk right here. I like things that are happy and sad and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sadie. Well, I liked happy the most, but sometimes when you get a little rain cloud in your head... I don't know if that's a head or not. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug, and it make it a nice happy rainbow. That's usually not how it is, but okay. Sadie, that's unexpectedly poetic. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kevin. I should go write that down then. Oh my goodness. I'm shredding my voice right now, dude. I'm not sure why. You can read my poem now, right? Why are all of yours poems so long today? Bottles. I pop off my scalp. What? Like the lid of a cookie jar is a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. I feel like this is like given that foreshadowing that she's probably gonna be scalping someone's head off or the hair, grabbing the blood or the hair itself, putting it in jars, and then like keeping them stashed away somewhere. I mean, I'm very wrong with it, but it's like, that's what I'm imagining with this. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Oh my god. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping. Oh my god. This is so dark. I blow dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. Because they're probably so terrified. They're like... How would she know how to come up with this poem, Sayuri? Is she that much more, like, intelligent than I think of her to be right now? They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside of my head. Wow, this is already, super dark. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. I thought the same too. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Oh gosh! I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh gosh. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Well, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Now we're down to Monica. Let's go. Hi again, Kevin. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. If she isn't such a crazy girl or something like that mentally, you know, she'd probably be a decent person to go out with, you know? But, considering that either she kills herself or something like that along the lines, or something murders her, whatever, it's like, in the end, it doesn't matter if it's actually been leading up this whole time or something like that. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Oh. Alright. Great job, Kevin. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Oh gosh. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Wow, that's never... Dude, now that they know that you're capable of this, they're gonna be like, yep, I want to see something just as good. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left with to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has it at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about that much. Oh, you do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Oh gosh. Alright, let's take a look. Another freaking long one. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing the chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me? What? What the heck is this? Why are you writing such dark stuff? Why is everyone writing dark crap? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of your poem. Well, it was pretty freaking dark. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Why are you breaking the fourth wall right now with this? Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I know this. I've read so many stories that are just like this where you save before something terrible happens. So, okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Probably. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Do you two have like stage fright or something? I could never in my life do something like that. I imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud in a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put in on a good performance, oh my goodness, I would be a terrible motivational speaker. Then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes, oh gosh, I think it's because it's the voice, like I have to raise the pitch up and stuff, and I'm not even really hearing it myself. It just hurts my voice doing it. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree, but I don't think it's too much to ask for. Oh, I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least that we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Still silent as ever. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone to feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. At least I don't have to voice it out entirely. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Probably something she's done 100 times before. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Whew. The four of us applaud. Yay! Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Sayuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates. My goodness, with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Of course it is! I'm the first to start applauding. Yay! Everyone joins after me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. I'm sure that's how you want to think of it, man. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. You do all the time. Again, Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it when you're reciting to other people. I choked. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in the front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet, like how she likes it. And if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Kevin liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of your poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Why do you giggle so much? It's so painful to do this. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. So now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Kevin. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I just let Kevin lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oof. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Jeez, what's with all the apologizing people? Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. My goodness, I cannot read. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite then. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. So Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. Let's stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Kevin. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Oh, sorry. I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? I mean, come on, man. Just don't freak out over this. Just put it... You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Alright, well, I'll just leave this choice for the next episode because it's already gone off long enough. I mean, this is probably like an hour long or something, give or take. So this is going to be a rough one to work with. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed my narrating. Oh gosh, I've stumbled upon my words so many times. I absolutely despise it. But that's okay because I'm going to keep on going no matter what. And hopefully I'm going to look forward to some blood and horror in a little bit. So, hopefully you have enjoyed all of this. Go ahead and leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and subscribe to the channel for more entertainment like this. And as always, remember to stay lazy.